6 years today, by Dutch court for his stabbing of one Ricardo Blake, Papa, a promoter in Amsterdam. And I'm realizing now that it happened in the middle of Amsterdam. It was a big commotion. It was so big. It was a huge thing. And it is said that this is allegations that he laid against the promoter, that he owed him about 5,000 euros for an event for which he was brought there. And that's where the altercation came about, because they owed, he said he was owed money, and that is where the altercation started. So the Dutch court decided that it was not self-defense. Right? It was not self-defense. So apparently they're saying that it cannot be self-defense if you attack. You know? Self-defense mean defending yourself. The qualification for self-defense mean you are defending yourself from an attack upon your person or someone close to you. So the Dutch court decided that it was not self-defense. However, they did not go as far as premeditated or attempted murder, which would have basically cost him his life in prison. So he got 6 years for that. Of course, I would love to hear your thoughts and concerns about this. What do you think about this? People say, boy, Jah Cure look like him love prison. And, you know, people have always been saying that his temper kind of out of control. What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts and concerns about this. This is huge. This is huge. It's not like Jah Cure is a crooner, you know, with hits and, you know, and with potential to make way more music. But whenever you go to people's countries, you have to abide by the rules and laws there within. Go back to the Queen. The Queen owes us more than just an apology. And every time she hears we want to leave, she sends her minions. Yes, yes. So I believe that this visit has to do with the kind of tensions here, positive tensions in the Caribbean, because Barbados has made it clear that them no want in the whole bangarang no more. And they realize that Jamaica is trying to do that, so they're trying to hold on to Jamaica. I see you here, guys. Everyone joining in. Please drop your comments. I'm talking about Jah Cure. I'm talking about the royal visit, etc., etc. So if you're just joining out, please make sure that you drop your comments. Also, I want to big up Western Union. Remember, go on Western Union online. Make sure you download the app. But if you're sending money abroad, make sure that by downloading the app, you can actually send the money directly to the bank account of the person to whom you're sending the money, right? And you do not have to leave the comfort of your own home. So welcome to the Raul Blaze Show. I have big things today for you. I have guests both virtually and in person. And we have wonderful and interesting things to talk about, controversial things to talk about. So please do not be afraid to let your voices be heard, because this show is for us to communicate. You know, I see so many of you on here, but you're not saying anything, and I wonder, am I frightened, afraid of me? Please don't be afraid of me, understand? Because I am not going to hurt you. Anyway, we're going for a quick break, and we'll be back. And after that, we'll be getting into the conversation. All right, don't say anything.
Everyone must step on the scene. Oh, I'm so fresh. I'm open.
All right, guys. So we're gonna let the song play first before we go for a break. What I want you guys to do is, in the interim, if you're listening to this program right now, make sure that you share with a friend and family member, because you do not want to miss. If you don't want to talk, please share with people who want to talk. Because let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. When it comes to things like these, people have to. As Jamaicans, we should have opinions on issues like these. When I was a teacher in Jamaica, everywhere I go and I teach, I always tell people say kids should be heard. Should be seen and not heard. I don't believe in that. If you're a member of society, your opinions should matter. So I am from the philosophy that if I am speaking somewhere, I am not the type of person. I love hear my voice, you know? I do not like to hear my voice. So if I'm talking, I want people to talk to me. And these are things that I think people should be very conversant in. Win from Atlanta says, can put a price on it. However, they can start by first acknowledging and apologizing for what they did. Has there ever been an apology? I don't think so. I don't think there'll ever be one because they're going to apologize. How many apologies would they give, to all the West African countries, the Asian countries? I wouldn't say North America that much because Canada and USA, Canada, them all right, and USA got turned up to secondary colonization too. So imperialism too. So I wouldn't, but they have to give they would have to give apologies to many countries, but all the debt that they say that the countries that they colonize owe them should all be cancelled. As a matter of fact, give them money because people in UK now will say, "Well, I didn't benefit from." Of course, you benefited from it. All the amenities that you're benefiting from right now are direct result of the taking away of lands and jewel and and stuff of the people of the lands that you colonize. So I see Crash Boy on here now. Crash Boy will be on soon. Crash Boy, we should send you a link for the interview. You'll be on at 5:30. So we're gonna talk to him so we can know how to defend ourselves if we should end up in something like that. Okay, guys. So we're gonna go for a quick break and we'll be right back here on the Raw Blaze Show. Please stay tuned. Not gonna nowhere now. All right.
Daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the website gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at wu.com. For more information, visit wu.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raw Blaze Show. I'm your host, Raw Blaze, here on Streaming HUBB Radio, and we are talking about the royal visit, and our other blazing topic is oh yeah, you gave your comment already, Lati. Let me read your comment. I'm also talking about listening. I didn't know about the case of Jah Cure. Okay. Oh, you didn't know about the case of Jah Cure. So Jah Cure was sentenced to 6 years in by the Dutch court because he was found guilty of stabbing someone. Of course, the court did not. They rejected his defense team argument of self-defense, but they did not charge him with. They did not charge him with attempted murder. So yeah, but he's gonna spend 6 years in prison. Well, that's the time he was sentenced to. If you guys are aware, in 1999, Jah Cure was sentenced to 13 years for robbing and raping this woman, and he spent 8 years in prison. But while he was in prison, there was this conversation about freeing Jah Cure, like almost like a national campaign. And I don't know what I was on campus when that was going on, but I don't know how I feel about people asking for someone who raped someone to be free. I don't think if we normalize that, because I think this might sound controversial, but rape is such a because people people don't understand just how prevalent rape is in our society. And because a lot of men would say free Jah Cure, because, you know, a lot of men might feel that a woman who was raped maybe was asking for it. Whenever you see the conversations that whether there are allegations laid against someone who raped, it moves from whether the person did it to where, what was she wearing? Did she ask for it? As if a woman wearing any type of clothes she wants, her own body is asking for someone to push themselves upon her. So, but I was asking if, are people gonna do the same free Jah Cure thing now? Are we gonna ask for him to be freed? And if not, what's the difference between then and now? Do you think he has a natural propensity for violence? Let me know your thoughts and concerns on this. Do you think that 6 years do you think that was too harsh? You think it was too lenient? What do you think about all of this? You have your thoughts and concerns. Please share them with me here. Let me get some of them here on Instagram right now. Let me go straight to. I don't want to miss them. I want to start from what did Jah Cure do? I just said it. Hopefully you heard it. Cicature Alcock, yes, aka Jah Cure, didn't learn a thing from the previous incarceration. How do you go and do that in their country? Exactly. How do you go and do that in their country is a very serious comment, right there. Question: when people in the USA move from state to state, do they need a visa? No. So why do we need one to go to the UK? Exactly. Like, but I remember when the in about, I think it was about 1999 or 2000, the Britain started asking for visas from Jamaicans. They say, oh, it's because the Jamaicans go there with the crime and thing, and we accept things like that. Who commit more crime than the British to Jamaicans? You understand? Who take people from them land, who whip people, who throw people in the river and get them to crocodile, who beat and who torture, and who rape people. But we accept these arguments. We can counter the arguments about violence with there's no one. If you compare Jamaican and British violence, there's no comparison. But we are convinced to think that, hey, we are the worst of the two, you know? All this time so Yanni is sent to us, said, all this time he needs a pastor, a priest, a mother, woman, and an exorcism. Hey, it's too much now. Him too much. Whoa, yeah. Okay. And Yorkin said, if we do get an apology, it should be a precursor to many things, which include free travel, education, and citizenship to the UK, of course. But then they will come to the argument, okay, but Britain's small. Britain can't take in everybody. So can you imagine a country of that size, of that small, receiving riches and wealth and gold and silver and free labor from tens of countries around the world? Your country became rich. Your infrastructure is literally built on the back of people from all over the world. You understand? So it shouldn't be our response to tell you where to find the money from. You must, all that money what the royals them have over the years, you know, people look to the royal family with such dignity. The royal family was a cruel family. The level of cruelty, because we live nowadays. But imagine being a black person in, say, 1765. You understand? Where you're not have freedom, you don't own yourself. Matter of fact, none of we don't know what true last name. There's not one black person who is in the West who know who them real last name is. Me no name Davis. Me look like a Davis. We're no Davis. We're no Williams. We're no Brown. None of these names are in West Africa. So we don't know. Even if we try to find where we come from, we'll lose that link. Because once them take we from there, we were cattle. It's like you have a dog and you name the dog Rambo. You understand? Which if a dog, you understand that's how serious it was. So they owe us a lot. And anyway, that's a next different that's a long conversation right there. Someone says about Jah Cure, he needs anger management and people around him that mean well. Yes, he does need anger management. I think I think whenever people get sentences, prisons should also be rehabilitation. prison because some people no amount of time can change them. People need to be rehabilitated. If violence is a part of your nature, if you find yourself committing crimes and going to prison a lot, rehabilitation should be a part of prison life. You understand? Because people come out back out of prison and are repeat offenders for the same thing when them going to prison go do. You understand? Even though this is different from that. Oh, Yoni Essential said Jackie seemed to me to have a tenacity or violence, especially to a woman. A woman, have you heard the way he speak about females? Now he goes to Dutch with him foolishness. Who's going to advocate for him? Mama, I don't know who's going to advocate for him at all. You understand? Welcome to everyone joining in. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Big up to yourself, Instagram. Jump in the conversation. We're talking about a reparation and taking away the royal top from the family. We're also talking about Jah Cure. What am I longing for? Dion Hepburn says Britain, Spain, Belgium, France, Germany, Italy are guilty of its slavery, rape, human zoo. No matter about human zoo and Belgium, that's one different topic. Even till 1959, Belgium they have smud now a human zoo. So I'm not talking about Belgium. When people talk about slavery and wickedness, we forget about the Belgium and the Holland. Them are who the wicked like Belgium and Holland. The Dutch and the Belgium. Listen to me now, man. Bless up yourself, boss, man. Sorry to hear that I'm such a big fan of Jah Cure. Yes, yeah, music good, but massa. Prison and a better rose. Prison, well, him this said prison and a better rose and he got back in a prison. So he must have Ashley furniture in a prison and wait upon him. So yes, guys. So welcome. We're talking about the reparaciones, and we're talking about Jah Cure. You're on the Raw Blaze Show on Streaming Hub Radio, #1 online platform in South Florida, #1 radio station in South Florida, and we have Mr. Crash Boy coming in to tell us how to defend ourselves if somebody all up with a gunpoint, right? And of course, we have Lime Mexican Grill here. If you're in South Florida, this is a place that you most definitely need to try, okay? And of course, if you're a foreigner, you want to send money go a yard, make sure you download the Western Union app, because this app makes that you do not have to leave your comfort of your nice home in your nice bed. You send the money to your friends and family. And also, when the money come, them not have to go join the line out in a half a chi. Forgot take the taxi guy half a chi and come and then go rob them. No, them can send the money directly to their bank account. So download the Western Union app or go online at westernunion.com. Yes. So I see your comments coming in. Big up all of. Please drop your flags. Where you guys from? Drop your flags. Drop your location. If you don't have a flag, if you don't want to drop your flag, drop your location so we can big it up accordingly. Y'all saw the interview with Beanie Man on Good Morning Britain. Beanie say Harry can come, but as far as William goes, nobody no want to see him there. Savage. Beanie Man, yes. Anyway, guys, thanks for, Jamaican flag, big up on yourself. Thanks for joining me today. It's a wonderful Tuesday. Of course, it's Taco Tuesdays, right? And of course, Lime have the best taco them in a axe, I tell you. Anyway, we're going to go for a quick break and we will be right back, okay? So don't go anywhere. Share this live with your friends and family and tell them to tune into the Raul Blaze Show. Welcome back. Of course, if there's music, one thing Raul Blaze is going to do is dance. So you can always expect me to dance here on the Raul Blaze Show, because it's a show where I do all my talents in one. Me dance, me hawk. I don't play hockey. I hit hockey. Yeah. Hey. Yes. Welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show here on Streaming Hub Radio, #1 online radio in South Florida, where we do big things, of course. I am also giving away tickets to New Rules. You know what we're going to do this weekend? Alkaline, Cranium, and Wayne Wonder. So if you're in South Florida, you may want to stick around for this one, okay? I'm going to wait until the end of the show to do that. Now, so we were talking, let me get back to some of the comments. We're talking about Jah Cure before and independence and Britney's all, let me go back to here. That's my song right there. So If someone says, big up yourself, Young Don. Big up yourself. But this Young Don 954, I need to have you here, boss man. Bless up, of course. Someone says longing for freedom. Wow, sorry to hear. Someone said you're a big fan of Jah Cure. Okay. Someone said, okay, I saw this before. Jah Cure hope all he get out of that mess. Someone said Britain are responsible for the book. Okay, let's break in Caribbean, especially Jamaican. So we need to pull. You know what? I can't read that here. When my bad man a yard, you can't bad man abroad. Them other countries don't play. All right, of course, we are a family-friendly station, so I can't read all of these comments here. Not that them have no bad, but some of them we can't do the vulgarity. We can get into that next time. Oh, please, Harry and Meghan can turn at them yard as well. Only Princess Diana is welcome, and we know who is responsible for that death. Whoa! Mix up here they now. Let me read that again. Only Princess Diana is welcome, and we know who is responsible for that death. Of course, we don't agree with everything, but we love the same boy. Yes, Weens, y'all saw the interview. Yeah, we read that already. More comments coming up. Jamaica is a constitutional monarchy. I dislike when individuals say we are independent. Okay, that means that we need to go towards independence, right? Like it. All right, guys. So you're tuning into the Raw Blaze show right now on Streaming Hub Radio. Of course, share this with your friends and family, because we're gonna have a guest on very soon, and we are talking about very important things. Of course, we also have our Yard and Abroad program. So if we ask any question and ask you to call and you win that, guess what? If they are foreign, you win the top up. You win the Slinky PS, Awagwan spoke to you on TikTok. Thank you, my TikTok family is here. Thank you so much. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. I have something special for you. Yes, of course. So our Yard and Abroad program is where if you call when we ask the questions and if you live here, you can win the data plan for somebody who their yard. You understand?